Hello, folks. Welcome to Fandango Friday. I'm in Louisiana with Louisiana Liqueur Reviews. James P. Madonna is in New Jersey with Progressive Discussions. Elbow 88 is in Florida with his own channel. He's got a nice drink there. And Diamond Dave doesn't have a channel yet, but he's in Louisiana. He teams up with me a lot of times. Comes on my channel. So we're doing liqueurs tonight, whatever you want to bring, either one or both. But before we start rolling them out, James P. Madonna is going to start us off.
So when Elbow fries bacon, he would have elbow grease, right?
Right.
We're off. It's Fandango Friday, and now Ronald J. Theriot will take over.
Okay, thank you. And I like that Lacoste shirt.
Oh,
Yeah,
think of the devil, right?
exactly.
Yeah. They're waiting for them to fatten up with lots of fish, and then they're going to come from behind.
Yep. Now I have a product, and I was doing kind of a party bucket themology because I put a bunch of these. Well, not a bunch. I put a little row of these in my freezer, and I just stuck them in there. I didn't pay attention to which was which. Okay, so I just grabbed it, whatever was first. Didn't look and see what it was. So here's what I grabbed. I might have done this a couple of years ago, but it's Taka pineapple.
Oh, yummy.
Where? Taka? Yeah.
Taka. Yeah.
So your party bucket is not full. It's not full enough for you to shake.
No. I mean, it would be I'm going to fill it again one day and start over, but trying to get this thing to focus. But right now, I'm just doing a few little ones. Mathern's had these for 50 cents. So I bought a few of them. I mean, 50 cents. I mean, you may as well buy it, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not going to wait for it to focus, but it's Taka pineapple vodka. Taka pineapple vodka with natural flavors. It's 30% alcohol. It's from Buffalo Trace in Frankfort, Kentucky. So it says produced by Sazerac Company, Frankfort, Kentucky, but they own Buffalo Trace, so it's the same thing. And in Louisiana, everywhere you drive, you see Taka billboards.
Really?
It's not, yeah, every major highway's got Taka billboards. It's not that it's the best quality vodka. It's just that the headquarters of the company is in New Orleans. And that's where
make you shoot your arm off.
Huh?
Stuff is rough. That's grand. Rough.
Yeah, well, it was 50 cents. So yeah, it's been on the market since 1952, Taka. And the Sazerac company says we don't know where the name comes from, but they think the guy that developed it, he died before they could ask him where he got the name. But they said that they just think he tried to make it sound Russian, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
with vodka.
huh?
Vodka. Maybe
Yeah,
he just wanted it to rhyme with vodka.
Yeah, and then have a Russian kind of sound, and but it was developed in New Orleans, but I don't think it was ever produced in New Orleans. Produced in Kentucky, Indiana. But anyway, I'm gonna pour it. It's gonna be.
Rumor has it that they used to have a contract with that local drugstore that was popular through here, color purple.
Oh, Katz and Best Off.
Yo,
I think they did produce. Yeah, I think they did produce Katz and Best Off also.
That's right.
So anyway, there it is, clear. Nothing to look at, no coloring added. It's just got natural flavor. So we'll check it out in a minute. I would show you a website, but actually there is no website. So James is going to do a little more hi-hat product.
Okay, I brought from France. I brought a limited edition Ciroc Summer Watermelon French vodka made from grapes. And it has an interesting little story on the website, which I posted. And 35% alcohol, I believe. Yeah. 35% alcohol. And are we reading information about?
Yeah, I'm trying to bring it up.
Yeah, limited Alvar, limited edition Ciroc Summer Watermelon. Introducing Ciroc Summer Watermelon, a refreshing watermelon flavored vodka that is perfect for the summer. Limited time only. Get it before it's gone. They always say that. Ciroc Summer Watermelon is a rich tasting spirit made with vodka 5 times distilled from fine French grapes, finished in a tailor-made copper pot still in southern France. The vodka is masterfully, they're not going to say amateurly, masterfully infused with a distinctive blend of summer watermelons, no, winter watermelons, and other natural flavors, resulting in a taste experience that is lusciously different and elegantly smooth. Enjoy Ciroc Summer Watermelon on the rocks, Ciroc on the rocks, or mixed in your favorite summer cocktail. The nose, juicy, fresh, red, pulpy watermelon, hint of rind. To taste is sweet, juicy, red fruit, fresh watermelon. The finish is sweet watermelon pulp, slight green, rindy note. Yeah, right. Okay.
So, do we know what the word Ciroc or the name Ciroc means?
I never could figure it out. It sounded like they just made it up to sound French.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Could be. It's because if I went to the Microsoft translator on my phone, there's a good chance it won't translate it, right?
I tried to look it
Always
up one
trust
time.
AI. When in doubt, trust AI.
Yeah, I tried to look up the meaning one time, but it was saying like it couldn't find any meaning for it,
Huh.
But I could try again. I have the Ciroc brandy, but I've never had their vodka. Now, so I have a grain vodka, and James has a grape vodka. Now, Elbow has.
All right, I have a coffee flavored liqueur, but it's based on vodka actually, and this is Mr. Black coffee liqueur, and it's almost gone, but I figured I would talk about it today before it's all gone. It's 25% ABV. Cold brew coffee liqueur. It comes from Australia, and
Really? I would keep that in the freezer.
yeah, they do recommend, or they do say you can put it in the fridge after you open it up. Anyway, I will pour it out here neat, just to show what it looks like.
And what is it? The ABV, Mr. Black.
It's 25%.
50.
Yeah, 25% ABV. This is a 750 milliliter bottle. It runs about $32. I got it over at Total Wine, and I've been buying these. Like I say, I'll probably get another one. This one's just about gone. But it's you may, if you think of coffee flavored liqueurs, you probably would think of Kahlua at first. And Kahlua is from Mexico, but they use rum as their base, whereas these guys in Australia, they use the vodka. But anyway, cheers. I'll give it a taste.
Cheers. I had a great one last Friday, right, Ronald? The Jägermeister coffee.
Yeah, the cold brew. Here you go. Here's the website. Yeah, that cold brew from Jägermeister. I had it once too, and it was nice.
So, Elbow, I used to live in Florida a while back in the 80s and into the 90s, and they had they only had like one liquor store there. It was called the ABC Liquor Store. But the coolest thing about that is that you could pull up to a drive-through, and you could order I don't know what they call it, a startup or something like that. You get cups, ice, and swizzle stars and all that. And you can order a Coke and a pint. and they would sell it to you through the window.
Oh wow. Okay. I don't know if they
Yeah.
still do that, but
Yeah.
Like Wendy's. You had to
Yeah.
drive.
Rules.
but
I still never been to
ABC
the bar when I was a kid with my grandpa, but rules.
ABC is still around. They still have a number of liquor stores, and
How do you think they stand up against the big box?
I think their prices are competitive. You know, I buy at ABC. I usually go to Total Wine first, but ABC actually, if I'm in that area, it's a little closer to me. I'll stop in there as well. And they used to,
I like Total Wine's app. I have it on my phone, and I
Yeah,
could use
I
it
agree.
as a price reference.
yeah,
You know, if I go to my local guy first, time, energy, and effort, and how much money am I going to save cross town through traffic, gas, aggravation?
yeah,
All that goes into the equation whether I'm going to buy from my local guy or I'm going to go to the big box and waste time there. Because you go there, it's crazy stupid. It's first off in ours, it's like incredibly hard to get to. The traffic's tremendous, and you get there, and it's just like it's like a circus on the inside. If you don't know what you want or you don't know where to go, and then you get bothered by these people, just like, sir, can I help you? Can I help you? And it's like, no, I just want to go get something, and then like stuck up your butt sideways. It's supposed to go. The local guy down the road from me, he's 2 miles, and he's always got what I want. But his prices are a little bit more, but I don't mind showing up.
I guess that's just Total Wine's training, that they got to be like on your case when you go in there. Super friendly, but like you say, it is a little irritating. But it's better than those shops.
Wait, time out. Wait, time out. Don't be justifying aggravation. Okay.
No, but I'm saying it's better than when you go into the little liquor store and they say, "What you want? What you want to buy?
No, but they know your name, don't they?
What you going to buy?" Well, a lot of times, the first time you went in there and you're just looking around, it's like, "Hey, I'm here to look. I mean, is there some kind of problem? You're trying to steal. You're trying to steal from me."
Well, I don't know where you get confident at, but where actually,
I mean, that's what they're. A lot of times, it's what they are implying. They're like real weird about it.
I've never had that experience.
If you want to relax when you're looking around, and you don't want anybody breathing down your neck with a big Cheshire cat smile on, like they're.
Well, either way you go, you don't want anyone breathing down your neck anyhow.
Right. You just want to relax and shop. Now, here's Claude in North Carolina tonight.
Oh, okay. Cheers, Claude.
Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Traveling Claude.
Oh, he's
Traveling
y'all now.
Claude.
It's
And
not
Claudette.
just Claude, it's
Claudia.
Claudia.
Claude and Claudia.
All right.
Hey guys,
Howdy.
I'm not going to join you. I just wanted to say hi.
Girls are not allowed.
I know
here.
it's not a girl's
This is a
thing.
boys.
I
This is a
know.
boys club.
This is his boys' Friday night.
This
It's
is
okay.
This is a man
Not really.
cave.
That's not.
Boy.
I want the viewers to know that's actually not a rule. All right, now David is waiting patiently, and Claude, just hold on, because David's been waiting patiently to do his presentation. So here we go.
Okay, so what I'm doing tonight, and might I add, what I got was bought by mistake. I was actually looking for something else.
Those are the best, though.
I looked over. I was like, man, they changed the label and the bottle of this thing. So I picked it up, and it was looking a little fancy to me, but the price was right. So I got Myers Rum Single Barrel.
Oh, nice.
So this is something that's aged. It's rum aged in Sazerac rye barrels.
Okay.
I've tasted it a few times. Again, I was looking for the dark rum. I thought this was it. Look at the color. It looks like dark rum.
Yeah.
But this is not dark. This is not the Myers that we all love and adore. It also comes with this pretty little medallion on the front of it with our lovely state of Louisiana on it.
Oh, neat.
Because Sazerac was originated in New Orleans, and they still do a little distilling here, select stuff. They also have this little museum type tasting area that's several stories up and down, and you can go in there. It's fancy. Look it up online. It's pretty neat. So it's got a nice cork on it, like a wooden. It's fancy. It's got this little fancy inscription on it, and it's also it's a real cork. So I'm going to pour this. So I poured it out.
Okay, now you paid, if you don't mind me saying, you paid $18.99.
Oh, of course. Wait. Of course, we're going to stop our review so we talk about price.
Sorry.
So
That medallion.
I'll discuss that later. So it does come through looking like. Wait a minute. What are we doing here?
I just wanted people to get up close.
I'm not finished my presentation.
Just hold on. Here's what the bottle looks like.
Presentation. You interrupted my presentation. Mine doesn't look like that because that medallion is the state of Louisiana on mine.
Okay.
Let me know when you're finished so we can get back to my presentation. Okay, so the color is coming through dark. It looks like a cross between whiskey and rum, like the dark rum. And you smell rummish. Keep that in mind, rummish.
Right.
Not rubbish, rummish.
Rum-ish, right. So we can
That's
carry
okay.
on.
Good morning.
I'll taste in the future.
Okay.
And I'll get back to your price point once we let everyone else.
Okay. I'm just updating the comments. We welcome all the viewers.
Howdy.
Howdy. Masumi, good morning. It's 7:56 a.m. in the Tokyo area. Good morning to you.
Jeff Lyons, you could join because I know Jeff always has liquors and liqueurs. Okay, now Claude is in North Carolina.
Claude, where's your beer?
Beer.
Where's your beer? Oh, the famous gross.
It's this for the money. You know, you guys always like to talk about good value bargains.
Absolutely.
And I got to tell you something. For the money, I forgot what I paid for this, but it's a lot less than many other brands. And I think it's not even equal to. I think it's better. I think this is some of the nicest, it's smoothest whiskey. I mean, it's just great straight up. It's good as a mixer. It's a blended whiskey, and the company, and it's a product of Scotland. I think they've made Scotch before there, right?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. The finest Scotch whiskeys, expertly blended and matured in a seasoned oak cask for a rich, rounded sweetness. And Ron, I gave you, I put in the private chat the links for you if you want. On it, there we go. And it's not famous grouse, it's the famous grouse. I learned something tonight. I left out the most of the time. So, you know, every now and then, like a rainy Friday, a super rainy Friday in North Carolina, it is pouring here right now. It's nice to have just a neat little shot of blended whiskey. So, gentlemen, to your good health and happy 4th of July. God bless America.
Yes.
Got to raise your glasses to that. Sorry.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
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 So this is a famous Scotch whiskey, and they have many variants of it. And they're the guys are rolling out the barrels.
Smoky.
I've never had famous grouse.
It's delicious. It almost has a slight sweet secondary back flavor taste to it. The word that just comes to my mind is how smooth it is. It's Ron, you and I have discussed Johnny Walker Red, which I just think kills. And I love Johnny Walker Blue, by the way. There you go. Yeah, just happen to have a bottle handy. Yeah. There you
He's
oh,
got-
I have the smoky black. Smoky black.
I don't like my Scotch overpowering. Johnny Walker Red to me, just a comparison. It's a great price. You can get it at Costco, a phenomenal price, but it's so darn smoky. I don't enjoy it. It's overpowering.
Hey, you know what? That's the way it goes with Scotch.
Some folks don't like real Scotch. Some folks have to have it blended and cut.
Mhm.
So some of the real Scotches, I like the real PD mossy ones. Yeah, they're bitey. I'll put to you right there. But some of the best cheeses are blue cheese, and some of the best toppings to put on your pizza or anchovies. So
we need
depends on
stinky.
where your taste level is. And
Yeah, let's have a
where you want
stinky.
that.
Let's have a stinky cheese and anchovy night.
a
Yeah.
Limburger.
What about
Yeah, I've been eating my Limburger cheese. All right, now I'm going to review mine.
Don't French kiss anybody afterwards.
I used to get it from the German pork store. They had imported Limburger, and my relative says it smelled like dirty diapers. Get the hell out of the house.
I got 2 blocks in my fridge, and I've been slicing a little bit every day on some crackers. Okay, but anyway, I don't want this to get too warm because okay, it smells like pineapples. It is natural flavor, but that can mean different things. It's not like they're sitting down in the factory cutting up pineapples by hand. If you think that, you don't know what that means. Okay, but anyway, there it is. The bottle is pretty simple. Just the Taka, the Kremlin, with pineapples. Okay, but really, this has nothing to do with Russia. All right, taste. Cheers.
You always make it like that.
I love anchovies.
Okay, so as it warms here, it's bringing out more flavor. But with liqueurs, that's really not an optimum thing. You want it to be dead cold and it's warmed up. But I'm getting the pineapple, I'm getting the sugar, obvious cane sugar, almost like you're getting those Cadbury eggs, that kind of sugar cream. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Corn syrup, not sugar.
Could be. Could be. But whatever we know, it's natural flavor. It's high fructose corn syrup. It would be a natural flavor because it's sugar from corn,
Corn.
But tastes like cane sugar though, honestly. And a lot of pineapple. So if you're into pineapple, here you go. I know that in Louisiana, I can't speak for other states. Oh, Claude, he'll be back. His internet must have crashed a little bit. But I know that flavored vodka is really big around here. Every store it must be 30 different flavors of vodka from all different brands. Mathern's has always got coconut vodka, pineapple vodka, red berry vodka.
They can make. That's why it doesn't really take them that long to make vodka. Vodka's
Right.
like a base for all liquors.
Yeah, usually it's made from grain, corn typically, and it's just like
grains they can't make food with. They'll make vodka.
Yeah. So it's a neutral thing. It's neutral. It's distilled 4 or more times, and it's clear. So, but I'm not gonna say that this tastes bad. It doesn't. It tastes like what you would expect it to taste like: sugary pineapple drink. That's a liqueur. Okay. Not my kind of thing personally, but I just didn't have regular Taka, but yeah, it's fine. It's popular for a reason, and the reason is people like it, and secondly, they like the price. So
cheap. You get more alcohol per volume off of it than you would say your typical craft beer, and you get more for your money, and that's why people gravitate toward that. I mean, they try to take beer and turn it into sugar drinks and all that, and once they figured out they couldn't do that, they said, well, we'll just turn every vodka out there into a sugar drink.
And that's a winner. That is a winner. Now, James
been doing that for years, though.
Seagram's, yep, with their gin and juice.
Coolers back in the 80s.
Yeah, and don't
all that.
And don't forget all the gin and juice. Okay, here goes James. So he's got the floor. So go.
Very nice watermelon. like my grandfather used to say, watermelon aroma. All right, from French grapes, and I do what did it say? Distilled 5 times, something of that nature.
Yeah, right. 5. Uh-huh.
All right, so
What a cute little glass.
oh, my my sister brought it from Florida, and it's a good thing the little pirate bikini wore off. It
I
wore off.
like those little thumb guards you got there that will, prevent you from dropping your glass.
Yeah,
you know?
you look at their
Yeah, you
handles.
just kind
too.
of like, you just kind of move your thumb there, and it'll prevent the glass from being dropped.
Yeah, very practical.
There goes our family rating.
Hmm.
Was this
What do you
ever
mean?
PG?
Hey, that's good.
I don't think this was ever PG. Nor do we care about PG.
Well, yeah, it's not R. It's PG. Well, it's barely a PG.
Yeah, right. Because I don't do the R. So, all right. Well, go ahead, James. Keep going. Keep going.
Well, it definitely has a strong watermelon flavor, and considering the quality of this French company, I would say it's a natural watermelon flavor. And it tastes just as the flavoring tastes just as great as the aroma, and I like the grape. In this case, the French grape vodka as opposed to potato vodka, which I've had, and grains. The last time I had potato vodka was from Poland. It was a Polish vodka, and it was good. It was good. Another good vodka, my favorite domestic vodka, would be Wheatley. Wheatley's is a good.
Oh, the Wheatley vodka from Sazerac, Buffalo Trace, that's made with the wheat.
Yeah, wheat. Yes, wheat vodka. But anyway, this is the French grape vodka, and I like it very much.
I would assume it produces some kind of a creamy effect in the vodka. That's why I use the wheat.
Creamy. Oh, like cream of wheat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, like
well,
you use oatmeal in some cases, and you get
Well,
the
the-
natural effect from potato vodka because it's
Starchy.
The
Yeah,
wheat,
starch.
the wheat beers, the German wheat beers like the Aventinus, great in the summertime. That's a very crisp, refreshing flavor. Anyway, it's very. It doesn't taste like a cheap vodka. I mean the grape vodka. It has a unique flavor that's different from the potato and the grain vodka. Um, the common vodkas are good for people that just want to get a buzz. They're not known for their complexity and flavor. But anyway, I like this very much in terms of the French grape vodka and distilling 5 times. It's quality as vodkas go, which you can't really say a lot about vodka. It's kind of a to me, it's like it's a boring review because it's like you guys said before. It's just a neutral, basic booze.
Yeah, it's the liquor base and needs something added to it. It's a great mixer.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for mixed drinks and also, which I never had the Moscow Mule yet. I got the copper mug, but I never got around to make it. But it's easy. You could flavor vodka yourself. You can put just about anything in vodka, and then you just put it in the back of the closet for a month, and you can have an infusion of anything. That's what's versatile about it. But there's something different about the grape vodka. But anyway, it's not as a flavored vodka. It is not nauseatingly sweet. It's not even sweet. You just get the watermelon, as opposed to like one of the, what is it, De Kuyper cheapo schnapps, or that disgusting peanut butter flavored whiskey from California.
Oh yeah, the one, yeah, screwball.
Yeah, Screwball. That's it. All you
Don't,
taste is sugar.
don't forget Belching Beaver chocolate peanut butter beer.
Belgian Beaver.
I swear, that's a real company.
Belgian
Ron had
Beaver
it.
Brewery.
Ron did a review on it once.
Man, they do anything they can to get you to buy it.
San Diego's got like at least several breweries, at least. Ballast, Alpine, the Belching Beaver, and so on and so forth. It's just,
Right.
All right, well, Elbow, he's
All
going to
right.
give his last rundown, and then we'll come back around at the end with scores and promos and whatnot. All right.
Anyway, I enjoy this usually on the rocks like this. Maybe I'll have a beer and I'll have this going on the side as well. But if you like a coffee flavor, I would recommend this. It is tasty, and it's an interesting bottle too, by the way, because when you first buy it, the darkness of the beverage, it covers up that artwork there that's on the
back.
on the bottle. So as you drink it down, you get to see more of that artwork. But
Is it like Tia Maria or Kahlua?
yeah, it is. It's similar to a Kahlua taste. It's sweet. However, Kahlua uses rum, whereas these guys use vodka. And I checked it out on the website. It says they use Australian wheat vodka. And for the coffee, they use 100% Arabica coffee, sourced from Colombia, Kenya, and New Guinea. And there is a little bit of caffeine in the beverage as well.
Yeah.
But anyway, I want to just say cheers. I saw Sam Smalley out there in the chat. He's my friend out in Australia, and that's where this comes from, is Australia. So cheers, Sam, if you're still there. There you are.
You probably
But
marrying a kangaroo with that.
Melbourne area. But I don't know. Do you want me to give it a rating now, or are we going to go around?
Well, we'll come back. We've got a little bit more assessing to go, and then we'll come back and rate.
So we're gonna be in all night if you do that.
No, we won't. It'll go fast.
Right. So it makes my review kind of get a little small. So if you look at this again, it looks like Myers Dark Rum, because that's what it is. But they take this rum and they stick it in a Sazerac rye barrel. So you got sweet rum, very sweet sugar rum, almost like molasses, going into a peppery rye barrel. So companies they've done this through the years. Mostly your scotches, they'll try to make the scotch taste a little better by doing a sherry finish or some kind of a sweet finish on it to bring it down. So this is the first time I had heard of something that was sweet to start off going into something that's peppery and kind of woody style, in its own right. So I'm gonna go ahead and smells. Again, it smells like Myers rum-ish, meaning you get the rum. But then there's also something that I'm getting. This is wood, and to me, that's not really meshing with this. I think it's kind of taken away from Myers rum. So I'm going to go ahead and taste this, let y'all know what I think.
Cheers. I'm going to show a photo of the real rum, the real Myers, while you're tasting it. That's the one you were looking for when you ran across this one.
So this is rum. You can taste the rum, but I'm also getting this hug that some people might describe that you would get from whiskey. I'm also getting this whiskey woodiness, and I'm also getting some other things like an old shoebox or something, or some leather or something. in this, which to me is kind of the flavor of of rum. Particularly one of the best rums that you can get, which is Myers Dark. Um, some people would buy this and they would say, "Oh, yeah, I would like that because it tastes so much better than, or it tastes better than rum." Or I'm so glad that they made a rum that tastes like whiskey or something like that. But what the heck, man? Why would you want to buy rum that tastes like whiskey and vice versa? I just don't get it.
And a little
me,
athlete,
this
and a
is
little
a
athlete's
marriage
fit.
that's destined for a divorce. I mean, it's okay, but there's that wood, there's that char, and I'm not seeing how that works with rum.
Well,
You know,
I guess they figured they'd try something
we
different.
we'll probably do a duo on this later, but I mean,
Yeah.
to me, this isn't really working. It's interesting to have a different flavor in the rum, but no.
Now, before we go
I
to
can't
Claude,
give it a favorable score, but
okay, before we go to, we're gonna go to Claude, but before we do
Yes.
that, you were gonna bring up the price thing, and you paid $18.99, but everybody's selling it for
$32 because the place I bought it at stacked it up in their regular Myers rum container, and then they ran their scan code for the regular Myers rum.
so you got a
Unbeknownst
$32
to myself,
bottle for $18.
unbeknownst for myself, I just paid basically $19 for this, and it should have been 32 at least.
Can't complain.
Okay, let's get past price point.
Famous grouse. I looked up the price because I got this a while ago. Anywhere from $35 to $42 at North Carolina ABC stores. I think that's a pretty good value for the quality and 1.75 liters. It's just it's a good mixer or sipping whiskey. And can I show you guys one thing real quick? This is an ad from a supermarket chain. It's called Lowe's. You might have them down in Louisiana. I don't know.
No.
Okay.
We got our West stores named Lowe's.
Yeah. This is their 4th of July. You know, this is when they sell a lot of hot dogs and beer. What's missing from this ad? This is their main ad.
There's no
Bud Light.
Bud Light,
No Bud.
Cool Light, Coors Light. Yeah, it's just all the rest of the brands.
Yeah. I find that I found that interesting. Not even because Bud Light was missing. I didn't see any Coors or Miller or anything in there.
They all started their own little drama. You know, Miller started their drama. You know, Coors has always been kind of mixed into that. So, whatever.
It's
Drink what you want to drink.
Yeah. I'm surprised. This is their big.
I had one of these today. I don't really care. Yeah, but I hear what you're saying.
Really, show that again. Okay.
I mean, you just got to drink what you want to drink.
I had a Coors Banquet.
Fundamentally wise, I think it's a bunch of horse shit. But
Okay, wait, whoa. I had a Coors Banquet. Now, wait.
I
Now,
don't
hold
care
on.
if it said horse.
Yeah. Now, Claude. One more thing about the famous grouse. That is produced. I noticed the bottle says that it's produced under a royal warrant for the royal family of England and Scotland.
By appointment to Her Majesty the Queen.
That's an old bottle.
But you know, I'm sorry, I couldn't find the fresh Scotch.
It says the king.
Yeah, the new bottles will say by His Majesty the King. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They have to apply for that. They have to apply, and then they have to test it. They have a committee that tests it to make sure it meets the standard of the royal family.
Yeah. I'd rather drink a good, smooth, blended Scotch than a single malt at this stage. I did the single malt stuff, and I found them very rough to drink. Very,
Party.
I've had the Glenfiddich and some of the other, the $50, $60 small bottles. I've had the expensive stuff. I'll tell you what, my favorite blended Scotch whiskey is, and I'll be fair here because I don't like Johnny Walker Red, but I think Johnny Walker Blue is brilliant.
Yeah, but a little pricey.
Very pricey. Very pricey. I drink that at other people's houses.
So if you like that one, what's that other one that's try Cutty Sock.
Oh yeah,
Cutty Sock. I would guarantee you'll shave probably about $12 off of what you paid for that.
Really?
Yeah.
How about Dewar's White Label? Also very good.
yeah, I'll tell y'all right now.
It's an old school brand with the famous garage. Cutty Sock is right up there.
Okay, listen, Cutty Sark is going for about $26 for the handle right now, and Dewar's is going for about $32 for the handle.
And White Horse is how much?
$38.99. Yeah.
See, yeah. And I drank some White Horse versus Cutty Sark, and to me, Cutty Sark.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I tried both, and side by side, I tried both of them, and Cutty Sark won.
Okay, now here's the part
where you want to be and what taste.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, okay, so it's okay for you to interrupt everyone. Let's see how this works. It's your show. Go ahead.
Right. Because like they say, how many drivers does a buggy have? But anyway, but I'm just trying to keep it going. But the Taka vodka pineapple, I mean, I only paid 50 cents for it, so it's not like I've laid out a whole lot of dough for it. I could see the appeal. I'm not gonna make it seem like it's great or anything, but I mean it's fine. It's fine. And for an inexpensive pineapple, naturally flavored pineapple vodka with no coloring added, so at least they didn't put food coloring in it. Yeah, it's cool. I'll give it I'm gonna give it a B. It's good, but I mean I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that Sazerac, that Taka is superb, and they don't even claim that they're superb. Like they just say it mixes easy. Just what is their tagline? Mixes easy, just add people. So yeah, it does mix easy, just add people. Okay, so I'm gonna give it an 86 out of 100. It's good, but as far as promos, tomorrow morning at dawn, when most people are asleep, which makes sense at 5:30 in the morning, I'll be doing a taste challenge with White Horse and White Horse and Cutty Sark. White Horse and Cutty Sark 100 proof prohibition repeal. That's going to be a pretty exciting. Prohibition edition. That's going to be pretty exciting. And hold on, one more thing.
Oh my gosh, we're going to be here to midnight, kids. Midnight.
What the hell?
Oh, the pinnacle.
All right, moving on to someone else. You do this every Friday. Let's move on to someone else.
So yeah, that's just a little. You guys,
it's not fair to everyone else's review that you do this.
Yeah, you can't.
It's just not. Come on, let's move forward.
Yeah, don't mess with my shtick. You don't mess with people's shtick. Okay.
All right, James.
Shtick.
Your turn.
The host. The host is the boss. Hey, the boss. Yeah. I just got.
You're gonna do like 3 or 4 different reviews all at once.
I got a phone call.
Let me do another review.
All right.
Oh, by the way, like Columbo comes back, right?
Oh yeah, one more thing. Oh yeah, one more thing.
Wait, one more thing. One more thing.
Yeah, one more thing.
One more thing. All right, this the Ciroc Summer Watermelon. As far as flavored vodkas go, I gotta be honest. I'm gonna give it a 97% out of 100.
Whoa.
And I like their vodka also, even if it wasn't flavored. But vodka's boring. There's not much you could say about vodka. No complexity. Anyway, flavored vodka, 97% out of 100, and I'm doing progressive discussion Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, open topic show with my co-host Mick Von Raven to start after I go over the material. He jumps on about between 4:15, 4:30 p.m. I was going to say something. I lost my train of thought. But,
Sound like me? I do that a lot.
lose your train. Yeah, but you got the train that goes by, so you really lose your train of thought.
Right, I got the Kansas City Southern train of thought.
Boxcar Willie's on there. Tonight's dinner is going to be hot and spicy imported hot curry on codfish fillets, cooked in extra virgin olive oil, like Justin Wilson used to say, olive oil, over the organic basmati brown rice. Brown basmati.
Nice.
That's going to be tonight's dinner. When I remember what I was going to say, I'll gently.
Yeah, feel free to interject.
Because a friend of mine got hacked, and the scammer, I don't know how they do it, but the scammer uses his name and phone number to call me, and it's a different voice. A female voice said this just before. You need any toilet paper? Yeah, so I don't know how they do it, but they're using names and phone numbers of friends, people like personally.
Man, they
Yeah.
should have used Beavis's slang. He's some pee from my bunghole. The great Kung Holio.
Yeah, you said Beavis?
Yeah, from Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, that Beavis, because that's what I was thinking of.
He's the great Kung Holio, and he's some pee for his bunghole.
I don't like the older Beavis, but I'll keep them young the way they originally were. They're I don't know why they're doing
When they were like ridiculous teenagers.
Yeah. They're mixing the teenager Beavis and Butthead with the middle-aged married kids. South Park is pretty good too.
Oh, I love South Park.
Mr. Hanky, the Christmas Pooh. He lives inside of you. He has a son with a corn kernel sticking out of his head. His name is Cornelius. No, I'm serious. Cornelius.
Yes, that would not be considered highbrow humor. All right, now
Yeah. Anyway, Cornelius.
All right, the Mr. Black coffee liqueur. I like coffee flavored drinks, as evidence is I got the original here, Kahlua.
Love it. Good stuff.
But anyway, I would give this a 95. I would buy it again for sure, as I already have bought a few bottles. It tastes like, as I'm sipping on it here, it tastes like a cup of coffee that's sweetened, but no cream, no milk, no cream or anything. It's like sweetened coffee, so you get a little sweetness to it. It goes down easy, and it's very tasty. So, Mr. Black out of Australia. By the way, cheers to these guys that founded it, because as I looked in the website, or it said it was started in 2013. So there's two guys behind it, and they had to pour in all that time and effort and money. And then in 2022, who comes along but Diageo?
yeah.
here's a pile of money. We want your brand. So when things work out that way, I think that's a good deal. It's a
This is
successful.
the eye show.
It's a good brand, and I would recommend try it sometime. Mr. Black Coffee Liqueur.
This is the eye show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cheers, guys. Hope you all
You
Now-
can't refuse.
have a
yeah,
great.
off can't refute. Now, Elbow, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
I know you do your I know your promo is that you do your music show on your channel. There's the channel, folks. If you like to hear music and El Piano, you probably like it. Now, but the question is about the liqueur. Do you think it would be overboard to add it to coffee, or would it be best not to put it in coffee?
Well, that would be a personal preference. I would certainly try it. Sure, I'd put an ounce or ounce and a half in a cup of coffee. I think it'd be okay. But you may have to, if you sweeten your coffee, I would think you'd have to subtract some of the sugar.
In other words, just put cream and then add that stuff.
Yeah, I may try that. Yeah, that sounds good. But
some
know,
folks, what they do is that they don't add like that. They'll add something like Graminor or something like that, or some kind of a nut bit like Frangelica or something like that.
Yeah.
Frangelico, yeah. Grand Marnier. Oh, I never thought about doing that. Okay, now
You got a whole other morning show to do.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, I'm sorry.
A new Dawn Busters. Hey everyone, alcohol and caffeine. Watch me go green.
I just thought, Ronald, I'll tell you after David says.
I would do it too. I would do it. Okay, go ahead.
I know you would. I know you would. All right, so getting back to this infused thing, it was concocted by the Sazerac company because they purchased Myers rum. I think it's everything that they wanted this to do. I think they really wanted this to get it in such a way that it had woody aspects, peppery aspects from the rye barrel infused into this rum. Personally, I think they messed up a good rum, but that's just what I think. Taste it again. There's nothing wrong with it. It's full flavored. It's not coming apart or anything. So if that's what they were looking to do, I have to give this an A. I'll give this a 95 out of 100. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it if that's what they wanted to do. On a personal preference, I would not want this. That's it.
So you think the founder, Fred Myers, might not be pleased with it?
I think he'd be rolling around in his grave.
Yeah, this was started in Jamaica by a guy named Fred Myers back in 1879. Yeah.
Not Michael Myers from the horror movie?
No, he didn't do it. He was too busy escaping.
He was still busy sharpening up that steak knife.
Yeah, and trying to run from Donald Pleasance. All right, now Claude,
Jumpsuit.
the famous Claude Diamond with the famous grouse.
I give it a healthy 95, $35 to $42 for a 1.75 liter. This is I think it's just a good on the rocks, straight up. It's just a nice, smooth whiskey, full flavor, slight sweet taste in the back end. It's really nice. It's not overpowering or ersatz artificial. It's just a nice, smooth, natural flavor. Whatever they blend it and they do it well. Absolutely. Tomorrow, since I'm in North Carolina, and this is the only place in the world I can find Ice House beer, which is one of my favorites. I don't know what it is about that cheap stuff. You can only buy it in the wrong side of the railroad tracks, kind of parts of town sometimes. But it's a great beer. It's in the convenience stores, and I'm going to do a review on it tomorrow. But I like this stuff. I think it tastes like beer, as Dave always says. It tastes like beer. It just tastes like beer.
That's how we want our beer to taste. Beer.
Yeah.
Variants of beer, not overpowered with all the rest of this garbage they throw into.
You know, I'm not worried about the carbs or it's light or anything. I'm going to drink a nice and I can get I think I can get the what is it, 18-ounce bottle. Usually it's in a plastic bottle down here with the
No,
real
those are
wide
42 ounce.
cap.
Yeah, the
We
18
can
ounce
get
are
the
glass,
same
right?
18-ounce glass bottle over here on in another country known as the West Bank, and they're fairly cheap.
Yeah, it's good beer. Before I go, I just have one quick question for you, Louisiana guys. NPR this morning, National Public Radio, was talking about the weather in Louisiana. What's going on down there?
No rain and it's hot.
Somebody left the oven on.
Oh, it's a dry heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Well, I mean, we're still getting the humidity. You go outside and it's like it burns the hair in your nostrils off. It's really it's like oven. It's
Really?
bad. So today I got off of work. It was the first day that I drove home without my car temperature gauge reading over 100.
Wow.
It was reading 98. So we did get a little relief because it felt like the oven was just kind of being turned down. So we'll see. I can't get my house below 77.
Oh, it's fierce. The heat is fierce, man. It is fierce.
Yeah, it's bad. But you know, other folks have it worse than we do. So
Well, just drink a lot of cold beer.
and water, bro.
Ice House, a beer that tastes like beer.
Man.
Yeah.
A lot of water. Drink a lot
I
of
would
water.
say Natty Light, Coors Light.
Pin up old linen sheets over the sunny windows. Like
Yeah, I've done.
I got blackout. I have blackout curtain. Yeah, we both have blackout curtains.
Yeah.
And still, it's hard.
I went to Home Depot and I got a sheet of styrofoam it's equivalent to like a sheet of plywood, and I cut it up and I stuck it all on my windows to try to keep all that stuff out, trying to insulate the windows.
yeah, Walmart. I got mine from Walmart. The room darkening or blackening.
Yeah,
darkening.
you can get that. I got those. Yeah, same place, but the thin like styrofoam, you can get that. You can cut it out and stick it in your window. So it's like a 1/2-inch styrofoam piece. It works until the weather changes again.
Yeah, and then when it's real cold in the winter, you want the sunlight coming into the house. So we're dealing with a heat wave. 97 degrees today. About 71 humidity level. 71 on that.
98 where I was. I was on the other side of the river from you.
Yeah.
98.
So we just haven't had any rain. We gotten 2 days of a
Yes,
little
it was
bit of rain.
102.
102.
102 where I
Yeah.
was.
You were
Got
in
2
the
days of a little bit of rain in the last month. What you guys? What?
you were in the news this morning. A real big story. One of the mayors of the big city, not New Orleans, the other cities, and they said even at night it doesn't cool down. It's been,
No, it doesn't.
It was 80 overnight. Overnight it was 80, and I drove to New Orleans today. I had to drive to the Mississippi River in New Orleans to deliver something for my job. I had to deliver something, and
Don't tell me what you're delivering, man.
I'm not. But it was
Not here.
but they were having the
It's
Essence
not here.
Festival. Okay, hold on. They were having the Essence Festival starting, and there were people
Lucky
all
you.
over the city.
I hope you enjoyed yourself.
It was I did. It was crowded. It was people at the Essence Festival. It's really crowded. So it's going to be a big weekend.
Lord, let them
In
melt.
They're going to melt, but they didn't seem to mind. They were just walking around in the heat like la-di-da, you know. So anyway, y'all take care. James is going to close us out with a musical accompaniment, and y'all go to sleep so that you can wake up and watch me do a Scotch whiskey taste challenge.
Who goes to
That's
sleep
smart.
this early?
Okay, I got news for you, Mr. Ronald J. Terrio. Someone Someone has beaten you out for the Dawnbusters early bird special. There's a popular man named George Bruno who has a huge following, and
I know that dude.
he goes live around 3:15 a.m. and he's drinking his coffee, and he's describing the proper way, the best way to make your coffee, and it is like 3 a.m. I don't get it. I mean, what time does a guy like that have to go to bed to get up at 2? Get up
Right.
at, and he goes live, and there's people showing up. I don't know if they're like graveyard shift workers or. But anyway, I gotta get
Unfortunately, I cannot watch that show because at that time I'm watching Major League Baseball highlights.
That's right. You're up after 2.
Yeah, but I'm watching the highlights, drinking coffee and watching the highlights
Excuse me.
for every game.
Yeah. The Yankees are plagued with injuries. Everybody's injured.
Yep,
Everybody.
including the judge.
What is Aaron Boone going to say to the press? What is there to say? It's just bad luck. People get, Aaron Judge has got a boo-boo on his toe, his big toe, a torn ligament. I don't know why they don't just like wrap it up real stiff and put a splint in it. But he says it's the foot he pushes off of, which means it's probably his right big toe on his right foot.
Yeah, he ran into that wall. Yeah, he ran into that.
Yeah,
Right.
Los Angeles, Dodger Stadium.
Yeah.
All right.
That's right.
It's just bad luck. It just happened. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining
When the Saints go marching in.
Fandango Friday. And we have very wacky, insane weather, and I don't know when it's going to stop. The El Nino, the warm temperature in the Pacific, but what's even worse is the North Atlantic has been warm, and that's not supposed to happen. So we got a bi-coastal El Nino, and I don't know what that's going to do to hurricane season.
I hope it doesn't make it worse. All right, y'all take care now.